welcome to
It's Giving
episode 4, season 3.
Yeah, no, season 2.
Oh, whoops.
Sylvie
Little
thinks
fast
that
forward on
we
here.
may or may not have missed 2 episodes in the past 2 weeks, but we've been really busy.
We're busy
working.
gals. We are busy gals.
You know, we had like a couple of like commercials that we had to do for the Superbowl. So, you know,
what commercials did we have to do? Uber One. Good as gold.
Good as gold.
That's a Bravo reference.
Yeah,
and if you're
didn't
listening to
know.
this, you would know that.
You would know about Bravo because we talk all things Bravo.
We do, and that's why you have your girls to update you. But actually, last week we weren't here because we were watching the Vanderpump Rules
season premiere,
which is a huge news. We were gonna go live, and then we were just really tired.
Yeah, honestly, we had Flanagan's, and you know how you go into a food coma after you eat Flanagan's, but like it was
For
worth
all our
it.
listeners who are not in Miami, Flanagan's is delicious.
Yeah, really.
Delicious.
I mean, in Florida, because obviously we have listeners all around Florida, but it's only based in Florida.
Where else?
Like
do
they have
it?
one
In Gainesville, right? No,
I don't know if in Gainesville. but
Okeechobee.
I'm not quite sure where, but Google it because you girls have fingers.
And if you ever find yourself there, get the rib rolls. That's my favorite.
The rib rolls, the ribs, the chicken wings with carrots and blue cheese.
Oof, extra carrots and
now
blue cheese.
They sell the rib sauce, like
my
the
God.
barbecue sauce.
Yeah,
that
so
we used to have to steal from Flanagan's.
do you remember?
Yeah.
We had a boys and girls scavenger hunt, never forget, in like the 7th grade. And the girls made the list for the boys and the boys made the list for the girls.
Yes.
And never forget when we made our friends dress up in all like dresses and go to the rec center and the
And, like,
basketball
wigs,
courts
yeah.
and sing Spice Girls.
Girls.
And they made us go steal a barbecue sauce from this place because that's how good it is.
You drove in 7th grade because like
I didn't drive.
or maybe Nicole
Oh no, this
did.
was like in high school.
Oh.
We had one in 7th
Scavenger
grade
hunts
and
are
then
the
we
best.
did it again.
So we should actually do like a scavenger hunt.
We should totally do a scavenger
with all the
hunt.
givers, and then we
Givers?
can like we can do more like general things that it's like people can go and find, and then like you know hopefully we'll
then
have a prize to give you at
have
the
a
end.
giveaway?
Yeah, and have a giveaway.
Oh my god, you
Yeah.
guys, a first event?
Yeah.
I'm actually loving this idea.
Yeah.
Pop off on the comments. Want to come?
Pop off. Do you want to join our scavenger hunt?
And maybe give us ideas.
yeah,
Not
and
the
then
barbecue
and you won't have to steal the Flanny sauce anymore because now you could buy it for $5.
Yeah. So when I got there to pick up the food, I was like, can you make sure you give us extra barbecue sauce? And they're like, but you have a whole like 10-ounce thing, or I don't know how big it is.
Oh my god, yeah, it's actually in my fridge.
Yeah. And I was like, gotta would buy this. But it was
Yeah.
amazing night to say the least.
Yeah. And so hot take.
What's the hot
Okay, so
take?
Vanderpump Rules is the show that we've been talking about that's on Bravo
Which
since
kind
the
of started
beginning.
this
Yeah.
podcast.
Truly, we talked about Ariana. We talked about Tom Sandoval. Ariana's the one that got cheated
Rachel.
on. We talked about Raquel, who Nick Papadam loves.
Ew.
Sensitive subject.
Who shall
Yeah.
not be spoken about.
And basically, it started again. But like, do you kind of feel like, who the fuck cares?
No.
Like, no?
No,
Like,
I'm so
after
excited for
all
tonight.
this
What time is it
drama,
at? At
I'm
8
like,
p.m.?
oh my god, it's tonight.
Yeah.
Oh my
my
god,
we
are
can
we
watch it
watching
together.
Okay,
Yes.
cute. Yeah,
I'm ready.
I'm like so over it. I think maybe it's because I've been reading, so I'm like so much smarter these days. But like, I truly think it's
For everyone
stupid.
who is listening and not watching, I gave a huge eye roll to Carolina for
she
saying
did.
that right now.
Sylvie's just jealous because I haven't given her my book.
Yeah,
before
actually,
Suing.
which I saw. There was a book here and I wanted it back.
That's
Not
no,
back. I
think it's
wanted
over
to get the
there.
one you had.
Yeah. It's so good. The Fourth Wing. I know I've said it a million times, but like read it.
I can't wait. I literally can't wait.
Book.
I hope it is as hyped up as you make it to
It's
be,
like-
like the Travis Kelce documentary.
Yes.
You're 1
yes,
for 1 right now.
Yes.
So
yes.
we're going.
I'll be 2 for 2,
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And 3 for 3 because there's a second book.
Okay.
Yeah.
Second,
It's
just as good
literally
as the first.
Harry Potter. I'm 100 pages in out of like 800. So like,
Oh,
but
you're
yes,
hasn't
like,
even
it's
started.
It's good. Yeah. Like it's leading up. Something dark is happening. It's
Oh
in
my
the
god, I'm
works.
so excited.
It's Harry Potter meets Game of Thrones,
Hunger
meets
Games?
sex, meets Hunger Games, meets rom-com. Like you're gonna be calling your boyfriend.
There's literally nothing better than a good book.
It's
Yeah.
called Smut, actually.
Smut. Yes. And never forget the book that got us into Smut was, a hockey book.
Oh yeah.
I was like, Nikki, I think you have to join a hockey team now. Instantly
Yeah.
regretted it. He hung a Florida Panthers 1996 1 out of 59 on our office. I'm like, that's going down.
Yeah.
tomorrow.
That's like not decor. That's memorabilia that we don't want to ever see.
Yep.
That should be in the closet in a box somewhere.
Trust me, it was, and it came out. But any hoosers, how do we get here? Oh, Vanderpump Rules. No, I'm obsessed.
Yeah. Okay.
Obsessed. And I'm here for it. I'm ready to see the season. I know it's not going to be the same as the last season.
Yeah, like I just don't think it could get better.
Yes,
you
it
know?
can't.
Yeah.
But
They have so much to live up to, and I feel like they're all trying so hard to like live up to it. Like Lala,
it definitely feels,
spoiler alert, Lala like calling Raquel.
Yeah,
I was like,
it was produced.
You would never call Raquel in a million years. You've hated this girl your whole entire life. Like,
yeah, but
yeah,
I just want to see more Ariana just like glowing in the like. This was only.
I'm also over her glow.
3 months. Excuse you.
Yeah.
3 months after.
Yeah, she's
what
not
happened.
Even
So this
yet.
is like we're gonna see her like Lay's commercial.
Yeah.
Batteries commercial,
Toilet
Dancing with the
paper
Stars.
commercial.
Yeah, like, and then Tom just cry about it, and I'm really excited.
I know. I'm like almost like scared for his breakdown.
When did you start? Please.
I've been watching since the beginning.
No. When did you start
Are
watching
you trying
Bravo?
to like invalidate my Bravo?
Not at all. Not at all.
When did I start watching Bravo? I don't know. When did Bravo start? That's when I started watching it.
Really?
Yeah.
I started watching Bravo in like 2012.
Yeah,
So
probably like.
Imagine that's over 10 years.
I watched The Bachelor before Bravo.
Cray. Are you seeing this new season?
No, I don't watch it.
Me
anymore.
neither. I'm not seeing it, but I hear it's good. I hear it's a little.
You know who does
spicy.
the most from The Bachelor? Nick Viall, and we were listening
Nick
to his
Viall.
podcast. I actually, so before Vanderpump Rules, I was listening to his podcast because I thought that we were gonna do our podcast last week, and then we didn't. But basically, Tom Sandoval went on Nick Viall's podcast, who he used to be on The Bachelor.
Is that how you say his last name? It's Vials.
Is it Vials? Viall?
Vials.
I feel like he said Vials in.
I thought it was the Vial Files.
Oh yeah, maybe it is.
Okay, continue.
Whatever. I learned the spelling bee in 4th grade.
Yeah, screw you, Michael Pell.
Yeah, screw you, Michael Pell.
Just kidding.
Yeah, he does the most. He has every single person. He had Tom Sandoval on his podcast.
He's like,
Tom showed up late, like an hour.
I know,
late.
and I swear,
so embarrassing.
like, okay, so I was here for that podcast, but also like Nick Viall's like, please stop beating the horse. Like, you know what I mean? Like, who cares? He was fucking late. Get to the.
No, he
you
couldn't
got
get
him
past
on
it.
there. Like, get him. Like, ask the
like, start
questions. Who
talking.
cares?
Yeah.
Like, you're not here to be like the moral compass of everything. Just get the information we want to hear and deliver to your people.
Yeah. And then Tom Sandoval was like, you were late to my podcast. I was like, oh my
I
God,
can't.
this
I
guy.
can't.
Like, I just
Yeah.
can't. Like, he doesn't make sense. But Nick Viall couldn't get over it. He was like, but why were you late? Where were you? Where were you?
Solid
Where were
like
you?
15 minutes. I can't. I love the podcast because it's just like they have interesting
pretty
people,
cool.
but I can't with the 2 hours and 45 minutes. I mean, I know all you givers wish that this was 2 hours and 45 minutes, but we wouldn't put you through that. Also, what I was thinking about it is that he is the call her daddy, but boy version right now.
He wishes. He's trying to get
She's
there.
having a lot of, I mean, she's kind of like so down, but like she's had like really reputable people.
No, I know. I
And,
actually
like,
saw she's having
he's
Heidi
doing
Klum
that.
like this
Oh,
week.
really?
Like she
Oh,
has
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah, I
way
saw.
bigger.
She does,
time
but he's
names.
getting up there.
Yeah, no. He
And
does
you
have,
know
like,
who
people.
else will get up there?
Who?
Us, Carolina.
Yeah.
Us.
I'm like, oh, who?
Believe it.
Crickets.
Believe
Yeah.
it. Believe it. We haven't had our first proper guest with both of us on here, but we will one day.
Yeah.
And it'll be
Why
so
don't you
fun.
guys like comment on our
Dream guest?
Yeah. Dream guest.
You guys. Sorry, I'm really hyper
and
right
just
now.
comment on our Instagram, like if you want to be on the show, and then we'll like decide. Maybe it'll be a gamble or something.
Maybe. I also wanted to give a quick update that I thought about while you're gone. So my hall pass card, I totally forgot. I take out.
Did you have John Mayer in there?
Yeah, he was the last one.
Oh, okay.
I want to take out Bradley Cooper.
Okay.
Tentative, but really Jason Segel. Love of my life.
No.
Yes.
No.
Jason Segel
no.
all the
He looks
way.
like he doesn't shower. He's not that smart.
And I forgot
know
Chris
who-
Pratt.
Oh yeah, I was okay. Who's
Yeah,
the other?
Chris Pratt is
or
Nikki.
Jason Sudeikis. How about him?
Oof, can I
Or
remember
you know
he
what?
looks like?
Jason Sudeikis.
Definitely know the name.
He's the one from
from-
Ted Lasso.
Oh, love
He's like
him.
Zaddy.
He's a zaddy.
Yeah.
But no, Chris Pratt and Jason Segel before him.
Yeah. And what about
That's because
Jason Bateman?
obsessed. He's also on my hall pass.
If
I
you
need
want,
10
like
people.
a nerd.
No, what do you mean nerd?
Like,
I'm
honestly,
obsessed.
yeah.
Hello,
Did you watch
Marty?
the Smartless documentary?
So I saw some of it. I didn't finish it, but I'm obsessed with Smartless. Smartless actually got me into podcasting.
Yeah. It's so good, the documentary.
Love Jason Bateman. His style, his hats, his artiste.
Yeah, he's
like,
very smart
his
and funny.
Yeah, he's funny.
He's like neurotic
yeah,
too.
Oof, obsessed. Like
Yeah.
chef kiss on him. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Ozark, best show ever.
Yeah, Ozark is a good show.
Did you watch it season by season?
Wait, hold on. So no, I didn't.
This
Who-
girl, best show,
Yeah.
and then he's like, wait a second.
No. It's because I was thinking, who did you add to your hall pass, and who did you remove?
Bradley Cooper can go.
Oh, you removed Bradley Cooper. Okay.
And I added Jason Segel. But honestly, before Jason Segel, I'd put Chris Pratt.
And
it's Adam Driver, Chris Pratt, number 1. And then number 2, Jason Segel. Number 3, Marty. What's Jason Bateman? And then John Mayer.
Okay. Interesting. Questionable.
I want to go back and hear who I said originally. Yeah. It keeps changing every day. But
I know you said Adam Driver because it was like weird.
Gabs is going to put Nikki and Chris Pratt right here and tell me except he looks like him from Parks and Rec.
Okay, vote if you think that Nick looks like Chris Pratt.
From Parks and Recreation. He's just like a little chubby and cute.
Okay, very specific there.
But once Nikki turns 40, he will look like Chris Pratt from today.
Yeah. Okay, wait, you want to know something super funny? The guy, Paris Hilton's husband, reminds me of Pablo.
Why?
I don't know. He just does. Like he's obviously like way taller and everything, but like he just like certain
not
like
the taller.
He's just like always smiling and like I don't know. I think they have like a similar haircut, but like
I could see that. I could see that a little bit.
Like even I was texting with Cam and Cam was like, he reminds me of somebody, and I was like, he reminds me of Pablo. She was like, oh my god, yes, like that's it.
That's really funny. Also, guys, everyone who's listening or watching. Excuse me, I had to sneeze for a second. Gabs sits behind the camera, our producer, and then Pablo always starts the episode sitting here.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden he's gone. Like that's very much who Pablo is.
Us. He listens late at night.
But the thing is that like, he's like right now when you just said it, I went to go look for him and I'm like, he's gone.
But like, how did you not see him before?
I don't know.
It's just been Gabs here.
I know. I guess I was just focused on Gabs and our combo. Anyways.
Well, really funny. I told Pablo that he reminded me of him and we watched like Paris and Love together and he was like, no, he actually reminds me of my friend Adam. Who's like his friend Adam. I don't think you've met him.
Adam, remind me, I met a lot of Pablo
Adam
friends.
Leslie, the one that we go to New York to visit him and his baby and his wife Joyce.
Yes, love them.
Yeah, so it's really funny. But okay, anywho's, oh my God, you guys, I have funny stories for you.
I want to hear.
I was in Aspen. You know, I
rep the merch.
Yeah, rep the merch. Over here, I got my cute little Aspen merch
and
sweater.
For the PSA, Caro did not buy me a gift, which was not this sweater. I really wish it was.
Honestly,
it's
like
so
Aspen
cute.
is expensive, you guys. I could hardly buy myself this sweater. And Sophie said she looked like Clifford the big red dog, and I look like Blue's Clues. So
Blue's Clues is so cute. Ready?
So we're just
Are you ready to hear something?
Sure.
Hold on.
I'm scared.
I can't do it now. Hold on.
I feel like you've done that like your whole life.
Yeah, so cute. I actually watched Blue's Clues the other day. Yeah.
You can tell that Gabs is Gen Z because she had no idea what you were doing.
Sad.
It's the Blue's Clues, and then he would take out his notepad.
Here's the mail. It makes me want to wag my tail. Mail time. So good. Continue.
Funny. Okay. So yeah, Aspen was crazy. We went to Cloud 9, which is basically.
So I saw you having yet to tell me. Tell me all about it.
You go to basically you have to like ski all the way. You have to go all the way up this gondola and then ski like halfway down the mountain and then take another gondola and then ski like a little bit down the mountain.
Do less, Aspen.
Yes, seriously, do less. So that was the Highlands Mountain and it was awesome. I got a private instructor because I suck at skiing, but I was like, you know what? Like I want to learn. So like
good for you.
I need like I'm not taking like a class with everybody. Like I need this guy to teach me the tricks and teach me how to ski.
At least
and he did.
Stop.
Exactly. Yeah. No, like okay, so it's the whole thing is that you schmear. So you bend your knees and you lean them really close to your skis, and then you put your skis parallel, and then you smear and you go side to side.
Oh, because you go side. You go like big round circles.
So you're like point down and turn to the side. Yeah. Point down, turn to the side. Obviously, like I did fall several times. Yeah. But then. Yeah, he ended up dropping me off at Cloud 9. And of course, like we're at the top of the mountain and I'm going to get drunk. I'm like, oh, but I'm not skiing down. Like there's absolutely no way. But like, that's the only way that like you're allowed to do it. Like you have to be in intermediate level. Yeah. So I was like, I don't care. I will pay. Like I have my emergency 100 right here. If I need to like Apple Pay or Venmo this guy $500 to get me down this mountain before I ski down this mountain.
Totally. I support
will do
that. I support it 100%.
So of course. So I, we're like partying and I was at this point, I'm like, I don't care. Like I saw like a kind of like a snowcat car outside and I was like, I'll pay whoever to take me down that thing. So I was like, I have a plan. And the instructor was like, I don't think that's going to work. Like they usually like, that's like for emergencies. And I was like,
this is an emergency.
Cause an emergency. So I got there like before the rest of the people because they kept skiing, like the group that I was with. And so of course I'm already like pretending like my leg hurts.
Oh like, my God, like, I don't acting.
They're like, oh, like how come
you're here? My ankle.
Yeah. They're like, how come you're here so much earlier than your group? Like you didn't want to ski anymore. And I was like, yeah, like I'm really tired. Like I think I pulled something. So like the whole time I'm like sitting there like just drinking a beer, which they're like, oh, we can only give you one beer because like then you're gonna have champagne inside and you have to ski down, so like we don't want you to get drunk. So I'm like, yeah.
Wait, so all these people are not drunk?
Yeah, like you're only allowed to have, we were a table of 8 people, you're only allowed to have 5 bottles of champagne.
What?
Yeah, that's to drink, and then you spray. So like then you
but
get
like you
bottles
spray,
to
you
spray.
really could spray it in your mouth.
No, you don't drink the ones that you spray.
Why?
It's literally the highest grossing place of Veuve Clicquot in
but like,
the world.
If you spray, why can't you spray it in your mouth?
I don't know. I think it's like fake, honestly. Like it's maybe they put like weird champagne. I mean, no, like you literally like all of a sudden, basically, okay, you sit down.
Oh, they're recycling those bottles.
I don't know. I'm not sure because like you see them open them.
Interesting.
And then like
We're
you
on
paid like $200 a bottle. Like it was insane.
Oh, wow.
Just to spray. Like that's your spray
crazy.
bottle. Yeah. And then so whatever. First you sit down and like we had like some.
So you guys had like seafood. No?
Yeah, and then they had like
trippy kind of seafood in the mountains.
Fondue. Yeah, like whatever. And then basically like you kind of just like start partying. Like everyone's like drinking. You're like you get on the tables and like people are like just kind of dancing. And then all of a sudden they're like, all right, like 10, 9, 8, 7. And like they start count down. And then literally like there's like a DJ the whole time. So they turn off the lights and then they like start putting other crazy lights. And all of a sudden everybody starts spraying. But it literally feels like my eyes burned so much.
You didn't put your ski goggles?
No.
Oh my God.
I left them outside like an idiot. And then
you're like her and you couldn't walk over there.
Exactly. And I literally was like, oh my God, my eyes, like it smelled like, when you pop a bottle of champagne and like you smell like the bubbles.
Yeah.
It was like the whole entire thing smelled like that. Like you were literally being poisoned with
cool,
champagne.
Though.
No, like it was sick, but I was like, holy shit, like this is insane.
Yeah.
And I was holding like this huge like gun with the champagne spray. So you basically just shake it and like you spray everywhere. But I was basically spraying like with my eyes closed because they hurt so bad.
Stop in front of me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so how'd you get down?
So that was super fun. Okay, so then whatever, like it ends and then I'm like, okay, like I'm gonna go figure out how to get myself down this mountain. So I walk up to the security and I'm like, oh, like how much of an inconvenience would it be for me to like go on the snowcat? And then he was like, seriously, like you're in cloud 9, like you're supposed to like be able to ski. And I was like, oh, okay, but like, and the waitress told me like, don't say that you've like that it's because you're drunk. Say like you don't feel comfortable. Also, it was like literally like downing snow.
Also, like
was,
I'm so sorry.
powder.
Like, yeah, you could be scared to fucking ski.
Exactly. And it was like super rough conditions.
Yeah.
Like the whole entire sky was like gray. Like it was literally
I know exactly
pouring
what you're
down
about.
snow.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I don't feel
like
comfortable.
Snowstorm coming.
Yeah. Like snowstorm is here.
Oh wow.
So yeah, I was like, I don't feel comfortable like skiing in these conditions. And they're like, well, you're gonna have to wait like a really long time, like 30 to 40 minutes until like we clean up.
No
and, like,
problem.
Take the other people
Give me
down.
another glass of
wine.
wine.
So I was like, perfect. I don't care. And then actually Jackie ended up staying with me because then I was gonna be by myself. And we were like, do you think we can have another beer? And they're like, no, like that's why you guys are here in the first place. And I was like, if only these people knew. And Jackie was like, oh, but like you skied so good today. Like you should take another lesson tomorrow. And I was like, Jackie, I'm a professional skier. Like, shut up.
Please stop talking, Jackie.
But then we ended up like 3 other people actually ended up staying because one of them he comes every year to Cloud 9. 7 years ago he went down after being there and he broke his leg.
Yep.
So now every time he just takes the snowcat down, and it did take like a pretty long time, but it was.
But like they should have shuttles. Like I'm sorry,
really
people are spending a lot of money. You could have like
but I guess
shuttles.
the whole thing is that it's exclusive, like to be able to ski there.
Ugh.
Like you have to get up there to ski.
Yeah.
By skiing. So whatever, it was super fun. Then the next day I went to Buttermilk, and that mountain was way easier. So like I actually skied. I smeared everywhere.
Love it.
That was fucking amazing.
Smear and a pancake.
So the food in Aspen, amazing. The drinks in Aspen, amazing.
Did you guys go clubbing?
Partied. We had fun. Yeah, we went to this place, Madame Ushi.
Okay,
which
cool.
turns into like a full-on club.
Oh, nice.
We like bar hopped absolutely everywhere.
So
like,
fun.
Hit all of Aspen. Then it's Monday. We're leaving.
The blues set in.
We're like,
Monday
damn,
blues. Sunday scary.
So we're like, okay, we go to breakfast. We get to the airport.
What happens?
All of a sudden, there's like the longest line you've ever seen in your entire life. Like outside of the airport. And I'm like, there's no way. Like, what is this? So then all of a sudden, like I hear people
like, I want to talk to the manager.
Yeah, I was like, no. So they were like, oh, like this is like for checking your bags, but it's like the United people. So I was like, oh, okay, we're on an American Airlines flight. It's like, let's go inside. Like we'll check our bags in there. So we go inside, no line to check your bags for American. We check our bags, and then we're like, oh, okay, like how do you go to TSA? And they're like, oh no, like that line that you just saw, like that's TSA. So I was like, there's no way. So I guess the Aspen airport only has 2 TSA scanners, and one of them was down. It was, I'm telling you guys, like the craziest thing I've ever experienced in my life. We stood in the line for 2 hours. It was like not moving. Then finally we get inside the part of the airport. the line disappears. Like there is no line. Like they're like, oh, okay, like start lining up in like different lines of like where, like which flight is taking off first, basically. So we're literally waiting there. Like our flight wasn't even like on their radar. Like I was like, what about like 32, 34? Like, and they were like, oh, no. Like that's not for a while. Like at this point, I'm like, it's 2:30. Like we see that like Nick had his flight tracker. Like the plane is here. And like if the plane leaves us, like we're fucked. So like go like speak to the pilot. Like somebody make sure that like our plane's not leaving. But like literally our whole entire flight was like behind us. So like we were like, okay, well at least like our whole flight's here. Like they're not going to leave. Yeah. So then whatever, finally like we end up making them like do our plane a line. And so it's like, okay, the Houston flight is going first into TSA, then it's this flight, and then it's you guys. So we start going. Finally, they let us through. They're like, oh shit, like actually you guys are boarding right now. So we start going through. Oh my God. Then they come up to us again. Like literally we're like about to go through TSA. They come up to us and they're like, the Houston flight has like 5 minutes to leave. Like the pilot is like in a rush. So like they need to go first. We get out of TSA and they're like, we closed your plane doors 5 minutes ago.
Your plane?
Yes. So I was like, no, like, what do you mean you closed the plane door? Like
open the door.
My whole flight is right behind me. Like, there's no way. And like, so the whole entire time, you guys, you don't understand. I was literally going through TSA and I'm like, ID's out. Like this is 3234. That's 5766. Like I was literally like leading the way. I like ran that airport. Like I was like, this is this line. This is this line. This is this line.
Get in check.
Yeah. Me and Nick were like, there's no way. Like we were like talking to everybody, talking to the security. Like we just want to make sure. Then there was like this other flight, like 4076. They're all lined up. And then they're like,
the numbers.
They're like, can you go check on our plane? And the girl looks down and she goes, oh shit, like your flight just left. So we're like, no, like this is like not happening. So whatever, finally we go inside. They tell us like, oh, the pilot closed your plane 5 minutes ago. Like there's nothing that we can do.
Because once they close the doors, they can't open them.
So I was like, no, like our whole entire plane is here. Like there's no way that like you guys are like boarding an empty
Caro
flight.
for
like,
president.
Open the plane. Like I was like, absolutely no.
It was empty.
No. And they're like, ma'am, like that's like TSA's fault. Like go take like your anger to them. And I was like, no, like, so whatever. I basically, Nick was like, I'm going to call like the executive platinum line. And then I was like, I'm just going to stay in the line because if we move out of the line and I'm the first one. Yeah.
But at this point, you're in the gate.
At this point, I'm at the gate. Yeah. Okay. And like, so is my whole entire flight behind
How
me.
many people? Like 50?
Like 50. Yeah.
No.
Like 50. Yeah. So I'm like,
I hate American.
Like, this is all 3234. And like, we were also bitching because they let the Houston flight pass that hadn't taken off yet, you know?
Oh,
so we were like, why'd you like make our plane stop?
Yeah.
And like, now the pilot closed the door. Like, what are you saying? So then they're whatever, ma'am, calm down, calm down. And then, so I'm like, okay, well, like, I don't know, like, whatever, let's figure it out. Like, where are we going to go? So they're like, oh, well, like, you can go to Denver, which is like 4 hours away. And then like, right when she says that. You can go to
Denver, ma'am.
Yeah. Right when she says that, the lady comes like from outside, and like you could tell that like she was kind of like
freaking out.
Yeah, like kind of like
what are we gonna do with all these people here?
Yeah. And they end up like calling like the federal people, and they opened up the plane again.
Wow.
So they were like,
Caro for president.
She literally, somebody goes, you should run for politics.
Literally,
I would vote for you.
Nick was probably jealous. Like it was me.
Yeah, no, Nick and I were both like managing the whole entire airport. Like it was insane. Like. It was crazy.
Wait, so they opened it.
So they opened it, but they were literally like, give me like your 6 passports of the people that we were with, and then 4 other people like that. I was like, you guys, they just gave us seats. Like, hurry up, like get in there, and
because
like
they had put people on standby that were gonna sit.
Yeah. So no, but like there was everybody that was behind me. Like some people had already worked that out with the girl and rebooked themselves,
like going somewhere else. Yeah.
And I was like, no, like here are our 6. Like we're all together. We're on that plane. Caro. And we literally grabbed our shit, ran onto the plane, and like they closed the doors again, took off. Then we're taking off, and we're basically missing our Dallas flight. And mid-flight,
because it was a connection.
Nick ended up being able to rebook to like the 1 hour later flight. So we literally landed in Dallas, got out of Dallas, had to change terminals. We realized that my record locator wasn't connected to Pablo, so Pablo doesn't have a flight on the plane.
Oh no!
So we run through the whole entire Dallas airport, and like somehow like we end up being able to get Pablo a flight, and then we took off and we landed here.
There were seats available?
There was 1 seat available. Yeah. Yeah, or actually 2, because there was an empty one next to Pablo.
I'm literally exhausted. I'm so tired.
Got home at 2 a.m. and with all our luggage and everything. It was an absolute miracle.
Yeah,
after being at like the Aspen airport for 5 hours.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was wild.
How did they get Pablo's luggage on the new flight?
Because I don't know. It was like 30 minutes basically that we had to like run across the whole airport.
But did you have to get the bag?
No, it was like connected.
Okay, American,
because we ended up being able to get on our original flight. Like they reopened it, so like our luggage was on that plane.
But but the new flight It was like now new.
Well, because we landed late in Dallas. So like the 7:30 left.
Got it.
So when we got to the 8:30, like we had already been,
the destination was
rebooked.
Yeah.
It was insane.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild. I'm literally exhausted at the thought of this.
I know. Imagine
and for
me.
everyone who knows Caro, she's probably the most, she's at the airport 3 hours early.
Yeah, like I'm at the
airport 30 minutes before.
And I was like, that's why you got here early, you guys. And still we like fully like,
wow. But I'm so proud of you. I'm honored to say you're my friend, because those are the type of people I want in my corner. Who's going to get the federal.
Yeah. The Federal Aviation Society.
I had no idea what was going to come after that. The Federal Aviation Society. I know it's called,
it's Federal Aviation something, like agency maybe.
That's crazy.
Yeah. They had to call, They were like, this crazy lady's on the phalange.
Literally. Okay, well, I'm glad you had such a good time.
Yeah, no, it was a great time. Except for that, but we still had fun. We made the best of it.
Sounds like it was a great time. I'm so sad I was not able to be there. But I had my niece and nephews at first communion.
Oh, so
they were
cute.
so cute.
Congrats.
Yeah, they were super cute. I mean,
So
I
cute.
totally made some bracelets that are Taylor inspired.
Ooh.
Look,
Taylor inspired.
you can hear that ASMR. Which is also why I'm wearing this red sweater. It was super cute.
Red
we had a
for
great
Taylor.
time. And Nikki came and we danced and it was super fun.
Cool.
It was a good time.
That sounds like a wholesome weekend.
Yeah,
Mine was not so wholesome. But okay, should we get into the stories?
Yeah, what's your password?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Nobody steal my computer, please.
Good thing you went on her. Yes.
Okay. Let me see. Okay, so
oh my god, I'm so gonna wear this weekend. I had nothing to wear for the Chiefs, and I just realized this is what I'm gonna wear.
Oh, love that for you.
I got a bunch of decorations to set up the party.
Wait, okay, so that's our first story. Okay, the Super Bowl is on Sunday.
We are here for it.
We are
and I'm
here
actually
for
sad football's gone.
Do you know who's playing, Sophie?
Yes, the Chiefs and the 49ers.
Oh, good job.
They're both red, though.
Yes, they are both red. So, like, technically, we could wear
red.
Yeah. Mateo, my cousin's going to lend me his Travis Kelce jersey.
Cute.
I mean, at least he said that when he thought they were going to lose the game. But now he, like, better give it to me because he doesn't even like Travis Kelce. How dare he?
How dare he? Actually, this weekend, I rewatched SNL Travis Kelce.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
wait, he hosted, right?
Yeah, he hosted, and Jason Kelce was there, and the mom and the dad.
They're such a cute family.
Hold on, I had a showing this weekend, you guys, and it was whatever, like a condo. It was Sunday. I really didn't want to go, but whatever. I was like, let's make the sale happen. And
make that money, honey.
The buyer's agent, because it was like our listing, whatever. The buyer's agent, I didn't realize, like underneath his contact info, it said like whatever his name, Douglas Elliman, sports and entertainment, I guess, realtor. And so we're walking, I'm showing the property, whatever, and like in one of the rooms, the daughter has this like all of Taylor Swift records, and like it's always like a stop conversation. Everyone's like, oh my god, how cool, like records, oh my god, it's Taylor Swift. And then I proceed to always say, yeah, I can't hate her because I love Taylor Swift, so I totally love it, like I'm a huge fan. I'm so excited for this weekend. And he goes, ugh, you guys ruined football. And I was like, excuse me?
God.
And I go, actually, I'm super excited. And my dad is really pumped for the first time. Like, I'm enjoying watching football with my family.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, name me somebody else except Travis Kelce. And I go, Mahomes. His first name is Patrick Mahomes, right? Yeah. Okay. I was like, Patrick Mahomes.
Mahomie.
Literally like that, like with attitude. And he's like, oh, okay. If he would have asked me for a third player, I would have had no idea. Like, gone there. And I was like,
what's his name? Pacheco?
Didn't even know that. And
Christian McCaffrey from the 49ers. And he's Olivia Culpo's fiance.
And he's like, oh, okay, well then I can't hate on it. I'm like, yeah, Taylor Swift has done what no football player can do, and that's got a lot of women to watch.
Yeah, and like you should want us to watch. Like now, does he have daughters? What an asshole.
Literally rude. Yeah. And if you had a girlfriend, you had a wife, you have a mom, you have a daughter, you have
like now nobody's nagging you watching football.
Everyone is excited. Yeah. Everybody wins.
Yeah, exactly.
But and then I was like, and let's just call it what it is. It's a Taylor Swift bowl. Like we're all here to watch. And he's like, oh my God. We did not get an offer.
Wow, some of you
but we still selling it, guys.
Yeah.
If you want a home for a condo for $7 million, call me.
And we'll let you meet Mahomes.
Yes. But then I left.
Let's call it what it is, the Taylor Bowl.
Yeah. And then I left and I went to go text him like, oh, like let me know what your clients think, whatever. And then that's when I saw like sports and entertainment. I was But so yeah, that didn't get the sale, but it's okay. Hilarious. We will sell it.
Didn't get the sale. Yeah.
Condos, 7 million.
Who was his client?
Some people that live next Park Grove.
But they weren't in the entertainment?
No, they weren't.
Or sports?
No. So it's very misleading. Weird. You agent.
Oh, well, another funny story about the Super Bowl. So did you hear how
wait, you didn't tell us the first story.
I think it was just like talking about the Super Bowl.
Oh,
like
that they're going.
No, but this was
good investigation, Caro.
Olivia Culpo gifts NFL fiance's family a Super Bowl suite after concerns over price. So did you see how
wait, she gifted her family or his family?
So like apparently the mom was like, oh, like Moneybags Christian, who by the way is worth $23.5 million, can't afford it, and neither can Moneybags over there. Olivia Culpo can't afford it, and she goes, and neither can I. So like we're not going to the Super Bowl. Like Kristen McCaffey's mom was saying this on a podcast called Your Mom. And
wait, what? You totally just lost me.
Okay, Christian McCaffey, who's
Olivia's
engaged
fiance
to Olivia Culpo.
Okay, his
mom went on a podcast and was like, we can't afford to go to the Super Bowl, and neither can Christian afford to pay for it, and neither he. And how much
money does he make? She
called him Moneybags, and then she called
Olivia. Who called who Moneybags?
Christian's mom
called Christian Moneybags.
Yes, like Mr. Moneybags over there can't afford the Super Bowl. I can't afford the Super Bowl, and Mrs. Moneybags, Olivia Culpo, can't afford the Super Bowl suite. Where does
Moneybags come from?
She's just like, it's a term, like Moneybags, like it's like, I'm so rich, like call me Miss Moneybags. You know?
Okay. It's kind of rude, Miss Mom.
Yeah. So then Olivia Culpo ended up buying the family a suite.
Screw you,
for
Mom.
her birthday, and she's like, "Happy birthday, Lisa! Like now we can afford it." And apparently, the Super Bowl suites are literally going for $800,000 to $2.5 million.
That's absurd.
Yeah, and Taylor Swift bought one.
Hell yeah.
I'm kidding. That's fake news. But no, I'm sure she did buy one, or like Travis Kelce probably bought it. Like obviously she's gonna come from Tokyo.
How did they not gift at least the star players?
No, they don't. Remember in the Kelce documentary, they had to pay for it. It was like $40,000. It's like $50,000 a seat. Yeah, it's insane. But so I guess Olivia Culpo like is rich because she was Miss Universe, and
I don't know. I'm not a fan of her.
Did you watch
no
their show?
No. Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did. It was stupid. They're like not.
I'm super excited for the Usher halftime performance. Are you? I know,
me too. Wait, did you see?
I've been jamming to Usher, like
to
jamming all of them.
Like confessions.
Yeah.
And
these are the confessions.
Actually, do you think that he's gonna do those songs? Yes. Or does he have new songs?
Yes. No, he's gonna do those. And I think that we should do a TikTok that we do the predictions of like which one they're gonna be. Okay. Because I think it's gonna be that. Then I think it's gonna be yeah, I'll save it for the TikTok. You guys can watch it. I have them all start.
I don't know what TikTok you're talking about, but sure.
So good.
Gabs is leaving to New York, so I'm not even gonna be able to do TikToks with her.
Sad.
Can't believe it, Gabs. Cancel your flight.
Cancel it now.
Cancel it. She's literally leaving me alone.
It's here. But now that I know that you're an Usher fan, he's coming to tour. Past, present, and future. And you know what, you liar. You're not an Usher fan because when we went to Vegas, I said, let's go watch Usher. And you're like, no, I don't want to go see Usher.
First of all, I never said I was an Usher fan. I said I'm excited to watch him in the Super Bowl. And before you cut me off, I was about to say I'm actually not an Usher fan. And I'm okay with just watching him for the Super Bowl halftime show.
Wow.
Yeah. Like I'm a fan enough to watch the Super Bowl halftime show and be excited about it. But I'm not a fan to want to go see him in person.
Sad. I'm obsessed.
So that's why I told you no in Vegas.
Tear.
But I'm down to go to like Adele or something. Yeah.
After we left Vegas, she says this.
Okay. Oh, what about hold on, I was gonna tell you something. Oh yeah. I can't wait for the Super Bowl commercials. I'm super excited.
Which one do you think is gonna be like the best commercial?
So apparently Jennifer Aniston and David Schwimmer are doing a commercial together.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, from Friends. You know who they are?
That's cute. Ross.
Yeah, Ross. Yeah. And then I saw Ben Affleck is doing a commercial with Dunkin' Donuts.
I just saw that today. It was funny. Also, you said Jennifer Aniston and David whatever.
Schwimmer.
Yeah. Did you see my face? Because I was like, I don't know who the fuck that is. And that's why you said that.
Yeah.
Because I was totally thinking for one hot second that it was the guy from Californication. What's his name? Isn't it David something?
Is that his name in Californication?
No.
Let's see.
I'm obsessed with him. He's so gorgeous.
Yeah, he's another Zaddy, actually.
He's also in my hall pass card. But not really, because I can't have that many.
That was a crazy show.
Oh, it was such a good show. What was his name in the show?
Like, let's see. David Duchovny.
See? I knew it was David Duchovny.
Hank Moody.
Hank motherfucking Moody.
Yeah, he was
I love him. I'm going to rewatch that show tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a good one.
Okay. Sorry.
Enough about the Super Bowl. Who are you going for?
The Chiefs. Who are you going for?
The Chiefs.
It's a Taylor Bowl.
Yeah, it's a Taylor Bowl. Love that. Hopefully she makes it from Tokyo, you know? Maybe
she's definitely going to make it.
Something. We'll see. Okay, next
story.
Wait,
did you hear how in the Grammys she literally goes
That's
like,
the next story.
Being into Tokyo.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
well,
so
great
excited.
segue here, got it.
Okay, so yes, basically our next story is about the Grammys and how Taylor Swift won Album of the Year. And okay, so we have several comments.
I have several.
So first of all, did you feel like the crowd of celebrities did not react to her announcing her new album?
Yeah, no one reacted.
Like, do we think that they hate her?
I think that they're like, we've had it with her and like
we
want
done.
the spotlight.
But like every single post that I saw about the Grammys had something Taylor involved in it. Like I was like,
it's just Taylor's always gonna be this. She's peaking right now. Like I know, peaking.
But like I feel like she's coming down to a pit. Like I think I'm over her, you guys. I think I'm over her.
Caro,
I loved
for the givers. Like 1 second we're on the train that we're diehard fans, and now you're saying you're over it.
I know. I was obsessed with her last week.
No, this is just a fad right now.
It's just so much. Like it's too much content. Like
either
just
you're a
calm
Swiftie
down.
or you're not a Swiftie.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
I think
and
I'm
that's
gonna be a Swiftie.
Part of the fandom is like you ride hard.
You ride or die.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, fine.
So
I'll die for her.
Talk off this ledge.
Okay.
Come back.
Okay, you guys. I'm back.
Yeah, no.
I'm a Swiftie.
Yeah, yay. Welcome, girl.
Okay, no, because like also
it's so much better in life to be a Swiftie than not to be a Swiftie.
Right. Because then you just have to like
and
be
then
a
you have
hater
to
all day. And it's just like Ms. Okay, another like I'm just gonna like talk shit about her just like a little bit because like we're best friends.
We can talk shit, but like we love her.
Yeah, we totally love you, and like when we are best friends, like in the future,
your wedding,
like, this is just exactly like we love you, and we'll be there. You know, we'll make sure your eyeliner is like looking good on your wedding day. She took Lana Del Rey to the stage with her when she won Album of the Year, and she was up against Lana Del Rey.
Nominated.
It was so awkward. I actually wanted to die.
I think no one realized that.
No, but like she kept being like,
she's like, Lana, like come here.
Yeah, like,
and it's like, and Lana's there just like,
no,
you know,
and then
her
like
little Lana
then
self.
she totally ditches Lana. And like Lana's just like standing behind her with like some random ass guy.
I saw the funniest meme ever. Do you remember the movie Scary Movie?
Like
the parody, whatever.
Yeah.
And you know how Celine Dion gave her the Grammy and she like completely ignored her.
Yeah, like she didn't even. I don't even think that she saw it. Was Celine Dion.
She didn't. She was just like in awe and like whatever.
Yeah, which also I totally like why this is your 4th time that you've won it. Like why are you so shocked? Records. Yeah, but like.
She broke a record.
You're so shocked that you can't even look at Celine Dion.
Honestly, like her reaction was a little too shocked. Yeah. But now that you mentioned that, like we're gonna be invited.
She was literally like, like me, like bro, you won this 4 years in a row. Like, are you okay?
She did not win 4 years in a row.
Sure she did.
No, she won 4 in total.
Oh,
and Beyonce has yet to win one.
Honestly, I'm pretty sure it was like 4 in a row.
Okay, well, whatever.
Okay, continue.
The meme goes like this. You know, in the pageant scene where she's like, "Move, loser!" Like,
yeah.
Get out of my way, loser. Literally, I could not stop replaying it. It was so good.
Yeah, no, that's a good meme. The meme people are just truly killing it. Like I know, it really is.
We need to start making more memes. I just repost them all. Anyways, yeah, it's really funny,
okay,
really
sad.
sad.
It wasn't 4 years in a row.
I feel like a little cringe that I did. But you know, honestly, Midnight's was fantastic. It definitely won. I played that on repeat.
You know, that's like Travis's Midnight is Travis's favorite song.
Yeah, as it is mine.
Yeah.
Meet me at midnight. So good.
Okay, how do you feel about her coming out with a new album? Are you excited?
I'm so excited. First of all,
she's like trashing Joe Alwyn.
Yeah, which I'm ready
I know,
for.
But like,
what's the name again? Love Poet Society, something like that.
Society?
No, that's a movie.
Oh, Tortured Poet
Society, something like that. Which I cannot wait because I will. How I said John Mayer is the best guitarist of our generation.
Department.
Department?
Yeah,
that's whack.
Yeah,
she should have put Society. Anyways.
That's the name of Joe Alwyn's group chat. That's why she named it that.
What?
Yeah. He was in an interview and he was talking with his friend and they said that they have a group chat called Tortured Poets Department. And that's why she named her album that. And then the songs in the album are like, it's like pretty
iconic.
Yeah.
Iconic. I'm sorry. Imagine your ex getting their group chat and you're this literally peaking in the world, and you're about to make fun of your ex and be like, bitch, I'm gonna make an album and talk shit about you and your little friends,
and like everybody knows,
and everyone knows, and each song is gonna be about some dumb shit you wrote about. Wow.
No, and like look at the song names, like My Boy, The Tortured Poets Department, So Long London, I Can Fix Him, Who's Afraid of Little Old Me, I Can Do It With a Broken Heart, The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived. Yeah. Like she fucking ate him.
I am ready. I might even start drama with Nick just to break up for like 24 hours just to listen to the song and like be so sad about it and be obsessed with the album and then be like, just kidding, I love you so much, let's hear Midnight.
The best thing ever is like when an album comes out and it like relates so good to your breakup and you're just like, hell yeah, this is like the best.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Thank you for giving me that backstory. I'm gonna do like a short film, like prep my scenes, work with this album. Like I could already feel it. Like a lot of healing is going to happen with this album for sure.
Okay, good. I love that journey that you're on.
Yeah. And honestly, what's the guy's name again?
Joe Alwyn.
Fuck you, Joe Alwyn.
Yeah.
Okay, great story.
Yeah, right? That was wild. Anyways, like the Grammys was just like a lot. Miley Cyrus performed. That was awesome.
I know, loved.
Jay-Z pulling a Kanye West.
Okay,
like, bro.
Honestly, PTSD.
It was so deja vu. Like,
so deja vu. It was like, before. Dude, again, like seriously, who cares? Beyonce, your album sucked.
Yeah, and like again, like, and if comparing her to Taylor Swift, like, oh, so you're saying that she should have won album of the
again.
Year. When was the last time you heard Beyonce? Like, sorry,
literally 2016 when it was
Lemonade,
Drunk in Love and You're Done. And Lemonade was the best last album she had, and like I'm still waiting.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting. Still waiting for the new album.
Yeah. Have you seen those memes of Meryl Streep talking to Beyonce? Yes. And it's like, your daughter's name is not Blue. It's Ceruleum from, her name was chosen from this Blue.
From like a group of people.
The same line from Devil Wears Prada. So funny.
So good.
Yeah. Okay. And our last story is, I have like, these are like, kind of like 5 stories just compiled into
I'm so excited.
Okay, so Travis Kelce's life story is coming out in a comic book. That's gonna be sick. King Charles was diagnosed with cancer. Why I threw that in here, I don't know. What do we think is gonna happen to him? Does he have to step down? Is he allowed to step down? Is he gonna die? Does Prince William become king? Like,
I'm come back.
Very confused.
What's the other one? The redhead.
Prince Harry.
Is he coming back?
I don't know. He might have to.
Is this all for a new season of The Crown promotion?
So. I still haven't finished The Crown actually. Okay.
I always fall asleep.
Whatever. Super funny. Demi Lovato performed her song "Heart Attack" at a cardiovascular disease event. And then she was like defending herself. It was like you're like literally at an event for heart attacks and you're performing the song "Heart Attack." Yeah,
that's
that was
so awful.
Hilarious.
Who told her that was a good idea?
Yeah. And then Spencer Pratt and Heidi, I was watching, they have a Super Bowl commercial, or I don't know if it's a Super Bowl commercial, but they have one with Reformation, and they're like wearing all this Reformation clothes, but they filmed it by themselves at their house.
Oh my God.
And their whole entire wall is literally their OK magazine covers.
Oh
like
my
when
God.
they were like every single magazine cover that they've ever been on is framed on their walls.
So
Isn't
cringe.
that insane?
Kim Kardashian does the same thing.
Really?
Yeah, she did it like of course I have a wall filled with all my magazine covers. I'm Kim Kardashian.
What a fucking loser.
Exactly.
I bet you she threw those away there, or she put it in her giant
You're
storage.
coming in this side of the world.
No, actually, this is what I was going to tell you before. Kim Kardashian got Usher to do a Skims commercial, and he's like announcing his boxers. I was like, ooh, okay, Usher is zaddy. Yeah. Okay, and then just TV shows to recommend. I've been watching Griselda on Netflix.
I haven't watched. Heard it's
good.
God,
Heard really good. Binges. Sofia Vergara. Funny story. Gabs thought that that Griselda's son, was suing Netflix because they made his mom look ugly. And that's
really
not true.
Oh,
no. He's actually suing Netflix because he was this whole entire time has been writing his mom's life story and like in like Spanish shorts and planning this whole entire novela that he was eventually going to sell to somebody like Netflix. And he told Netflix, like, I have all these stories about my mom, and Netflix ended up writing the story without him. Yeah. Super fucked up. So like his story,
who's gonna play Sofia Vergara?
No, like Sofia Vergara plays Griselda.
No, I know, but I'm saying the story that he wrote and compiled.
Oh, like I don't know. He was probably gonna. I don't know. Like he would have sold it to somebody. He just would have sold the story. But Netflix was like, no, we're good. We're not like buying the story from you.
That's so messed up.
Yeah. And you want to know another fun fact about Griselda? She used to own Key Biscayne.
She owned Key Biscayne?
And then she like would monitor the tolls, so she knew exactly who came in and who came out.
No way. Guys, for people who don't live where we're from Miami, and if you watch on YouTube, because we have a lot of fan base in New York and in
Houston and Dallas
and also in Canada
Aspen.
Randomly. Love you Canadians.
Canada, California.
Southern
Chicago,
Charm place. I don't know, whatever. There's this little island that's connected to Miami by bridge, which is where we grew up in, and that's super, super, super interesting. I didn't know that.
So,
was it Donut Gallery?
So
there?
Griselda was basically a huge drug lord. Like Pablo Escobar was like the only man I've ever been afraid of is Griselda, and she was basically like this drug lord that came from Colombia, killed her husband, and then started.
Don't tell me. I'm gonna watch.
Stop
talking
here. Okay, watch it.
She literally, you guys are both ruining it for me. She lived in the towers.
She lived in the towers,
The towers always has a weird, funky vibe.
It does.
It really does. I had a showing there, and it was like very trippy.
Well,
it was weird vibes.
Yeah.
Anyways, so fun. So glad to be back. We will be back on our regular scheduled program.
On Mondays we film, Tuesdays we post.
Yes.
And happy Super Bowl.
But
May
this
the
week,
Chiefs be ever in your favor. This year we're posting on a Wednesday
but we'll be back
in Aspen
Tuesday, and we're gonna be committed once again. We've been really running around, but we're here to grow together as givers, and
let's go red, Taylor Bowl, baby, and Vanderpump Rules,
and
and
follow, like, subscribe, rate, and review. Tell a friend. Yes, love you guys. Love you.
You and me, that's what you need. I got it.